We have a dilemma on our hands this morning. The dilemma is we now have 3 rooms to choose from over here out of the 8, and I don't know which one I'm going to choose. The reason it's 3, well, let's just say the 3 are the tomb, because remember I dropped the water level the other day. The root cellar, so that I can actually show you what happened on episode 20, and yesterday, the shelter. I put the wrong date in the computer. And neither one of them are available. Fantastic. Is the game listening to me? I mean, seriously. I think we choose Hovel. Use my steps a little more wisely today. I don't think I have to go to the apple orchard. So we go straight in the house, use my steps instead of gems, because I am terrible at collecting gems. I think Hovel. Yeah, I put the wrong date in the time lock safe. And when I got to the library, what is this? That is clickable. What are you? The first time you enter each green room, use water to gain a gem. Limited capacity, 3. So if I get 3 green rooms, I get 3 gems. Okay. All right. So maybe today we will collect a whole bunch of gems on accident. Is what I'm going with. What I was saying, I put the wrong date. When I went to the library and checked out the Swimbird, it told me what today's date was, and it said the 27th. And today, right now, is the 28th, which is when I set, is what I set the time lock safe to open. So it's not going to open today. So once again, another mistake. Okay, we haven't been here in a while. Do any of these things make sense any more than they used to? 45292. July 5th, 1990. Tested my full house theory, no luck, as expected. This is actually, you know what? I have not used the magnifying glass in here. That was the very first blue flame. Yeah, I haven't used the magnifying glass in here on that note or this note. I don't think. It's been a long time, because this was the first outer room that we used. And actually, hang on, I do know a little bit more of the story now, so let's see. The state of the green rooms is deteriorated. So Danny Ravain got replaced, I'm guessing, by Robert Nagula, whatever his name was. Maybe that was his replacement or something. Yeah, you were required to vacate by 20th of March. Yeah, so he's the yeah, okay, I got it. All tools and equipment. We thank you for your time. Awesome. Yeah, I don't think is there anything else in here? I don't think so. I think we're good. I think we can go ahead and start our day a little earlier than yesterday. I think it was 20 minutes in before we actually finally went into the house, and then things went terribly for a little while, and then it was just new room after new room after new room, and things got crazy in the second hour. Sorry it took so long. I knew it was a long episode. I didn't realize it was 2 hours long. That was kind of nuts. Rewatching and editing that monstrosity of an episode took a while. All right, well, we have a watering can and we have something here. What is this? That looks like it's from Miss Babbage. Allowance. Oh, that's the 1 permanent coin. Okay. This is new. Remember my experiment yesterday, the 1 permanent coin? What is this? Master Simon. All right, she's finally talking to me. Good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there is anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though, Miss Babbage, I got a lot of things that I require that I need to ask you. You seem to be a plethora of information that is just waiting to be unlocked by me. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service, and that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. Again, It seems every time I stop and start talking about something, if I just had continued, it would have told me more things. Where are you, Miss Babbage? Are you watching me? Are there cameras? Are there cameras up here? How do you know what I'm doing? Explain yourself immediately. By the way, are there any... Does it look like there's any magnifying glass things in here? I don't see any faint writing anywhere, but you know how that goes. Okay. Well, we have a watering can. Should we try to do the green room thing again? There's my package. It's a dead end, but it is a package to start with. This we can get a lot. I think we're going to get this a few more times. I have no confidence in myself for this. I say we get our package right off the bat. Let's see what kind of items we got immediately. A compass, a sleeping mask, and 2 keys. All right. I mean, that's good. More north. That's where we need to go. This is for bedrooms, I believe. Yes. The first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, you gain 5. All right, so that actually is a really good item for today, because we're using our steps for gems. Remember? So each time I go to a bedroom, I get more steps. That's fantastic. This is actually okay. We are 1 room in, 2 if you include the outer room, and I think today's strategy could possibly work, which would be like the 2nd or 3rd time ever. I'm not gonna jinx myself. The first time you enter a bedroom, it said you get 5 steps. I'm not dead ending myself right here though. We're going pantry. We need to go to the left. We need to get some of the terrace and all that stuff over there. We need to get the terrace today. I don't know how to get it. That's the problem. As I'm kind of flying, I feel like it's kind of like the what was the room? The garage. Remember the garage was over here? I feel like I have the same feeling about it that I had the garage, where I'm just kind of guessing on how to do it. One day I'm going to stumble upon it, but we'll see. All right, this goes up. No. I guess we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose our allowance here. Yeah, we're just gonna have to lose our allowance. Twice, actually. Not once, but twice. Unless this, yeah, because we have to go down into this dead end room, possibly. No items in here. Nope. Oh, this right here, the A1. I have no idea what that is. I thought. So when I originally had a theory, I thought it was the apple orchard. I don't think that's true. Then I thought, well, maybe it's the antechamber. Maybe when you unlock one of the doors, it counts for each one of these that you unlock. But that wasn't it either, because when I got the second one yesterday, it was still a 1. I did get 2 yesterday, right? Yeah. I got 2 yesterday. So yeah, that wasn't a thing either. So I have not figured out what that is yet. As dumb as that may sound, that's what it is. All right, so do we open this here? That way it's in the house and we can buy things if we need to. Items, I think, you know what? Let's go items here. It's a dead end. It's in the corner. It's not hurting anything. Yeah, let's do that. You know what I just realized? If you get the laundry room, it exchanges like gems for coins and coins for keys and gems for keys or something. It like exchanges things. And if I'm not using gems, does that mean I could exchange them for keys, etc.? Or for coins? Is that a smart... Does that make sense? Is that a smart play? kind of makes sense to me. I don't know if it's true or not. Den, I think, is the easy choice here. Although, if you have to go into the terrace at a certain direction, is it kind of like the garage where well, no, the garage you can come up from the bottom. Do you have to come in from the side to get to the terrace, or can you come up from the bottom? I don't know. I guess we're going to find out on this next door, because I believe it's in that sort of region of the house. Yeah, the garage, you come up from underneath it. I would love those 3 keys. But I also want to get... You know what? Let's... This dead ends me. This one keeps me going with 1 key. I want to go out and around. I want to go up to this square and then come back this way and see if the terrace is here. Because I think I think I got it. I don't know why I'm saying all this, because I can just go to the history, right? I guess I have to draft first, then I go to the history. All right, let's save the corridor. I hope this is a good choice. Yeah, let's go to the room history. I got a history somewhere. Where is it? It's house history. There we go. One of these, I got the... Where is the terrace? All right, so the courtyard was level 4. Rank 4. Maybe I've only gotten it once. Day 20, yeah. It was on the 4th one. So I hope that is not the only square that you can get it. Yeah, this was the day. Remember, this was the terrible day of day 20. The one that will never be shown because there was no video of it. But this is the terribleness that happened that day. And terribleness, I know, is not a word, but that was what happened. It was bad. Yeah, that was it. I got it one time, and it was on day 19. Just kidding. Day 19 and 20. Sorry, and it was in 3 and 4. And I'm currently going up to 5. So I don't... It's probably a 3-4. I bet you it's going to be a 3 or rank 3 or a rank 4 room, and I've passed up both of them. Great. No, no, no. No dead ends. You're going back down. Great. This is not working out well for me at all. One of these days, I'm going to get this upgrade disc again. You know what? Let's get it now. Because I could still come out the den and go the same way. No, no, no. Let's get the kitchen. Breaker box, breaker box, breaker box. This is going to come up again. Let's do that. Let's get this. I don't know if this is probably a dumb decision, but my gut is telling me to do the kitchen. My gut might be wrong, though. We'll see. Porterhouse steak. There we go. A delightfully expensive steak cut. Bone in, extra marbled, maximum tenderness. Who love extravagance. And are hungry, because those things are big. Okay, let's turn this on. I'm always going to turn this on until I can't. Until I figure out what it is. Anything else in here? Any items hanging out in an obvious way? I don't think so. This can be a dead end. Or it can keep us going. Let's do... Oh, boy. All right, well, if my choices are these two... All right, this one is the worst room in the history of gaming. Since games were invented, this is the worst. But this one, I have no confidence in myself after 2 straight losses. All right, let's do it. Herbert. Sir, you better... This better be easier than the last 2. I feel really stupid the last 2... Or I have felt very stupid the last few days. All right. All 3 boxes are empty. False. This box and the blue box are empty. Maybe. The black box contains gems. So we know this one is false because one of them has to have something in it. So it's between these two. This box and the blue box are empty. That would be... All right, so if that one's true, the blue and the black... Wait, the white and the blue are empty. The black box contains gems. True, true. This we know is false. It's the black one. Because that would mean this was true. This would be true. This box and the blue box are empty. It's black. Okay. We're back on track. We're back on track. Okay. All right, we have our kitchen. This would be a good spot right next to the dining room and the kitchen, dining room, right? Right? Yes? No? Each day a meal. Oh, and you know what? Did I go back and check this yesterday? Because I think I had a dining room, didn't I? And I did reach level 8. Rank 8. I reached rank 9. And I don't know if I ever went back. I mean, it didn't matter. I had extra steps at the end anyway. I was locked out of everything, so maybe it didn't matter. It doesn't matter today, though, for sure. So let's... It's a 3-way door. This gives me 2 redraws, though. But it also leaves me empty over here. I say we do this one. Right in the middle of the house. Just in case we're stuck and we need some nourishment if we make it to rank 8. Maybe. Possibly. All right. From here, I think if we keep going up this way, it's a mistake. Maybe try to work our way back, get these, lay our foundation before we come up to the foundation, and then head this way. But then again, no, because the green rooms are going to be over here if we get our terrace up here. I really want to see if the terrace is up here. Although I'm not confident at all. I think it's a rank 3, rank 4 room. That's my gut tells me that we're not going to get it. But I want to try. We have our watering can. Commissary, storeroom, passageway. 6 steps. This is too early for this. This sends me in the wrong direction. This is a dead end. This is our only choice. Yeah, this needs to be used at when we can maximize it. Commissary. I see gems for sale. And a magnifying glass, though. The book told me always buy gems. But if I get 3 for 1, I already have 4. I'm going to save my coins. I'm not going to always... I'm going to disobey the book today. Because if I get green rooms, I'm going to need this thing. Yeah, I'm taking a gamble here. Yeah, we kind of have to. We got 4 of them. All right, there's the courtyard. That is not the terrace. Hallway gives us another key. The key we just used. So basically this was a free room. And then the dining room opens up this way. Entrance hall. Yeah, I think, yeah. Hallway. This is it. Thank you very much. All right, let's go found. So we're going foundation, and then we're going left. Yeah, that shovel becomes very important whenever you have the foundation. There's 4 holes in here today. Great. Great. I didn't even notice it was one of those. I should have kind of looked before. I should have came in and looked to the left to see that first. Great. Great, great, great. All right. So in this case, do we go back down and start from the bottom and work our way up? $44, $43, $42. Oh wait, we can't just go straight to the bottom because this doesn't connect. We'd be at like 30 before we got back to the beginning, right? 44, 3, 2, 1, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33. We'd lose 12 steps getting back to here. We need to go out. Yeah, we're doing this backwards. This is not gonna work out well. This is not at all gonna work out well. We just kind of got to do this. Yeah, this is not working out well. I need a shovel, please. That's great. I need a shovel. Please. I'll go and water. Where does the water thing? Wait, where'd it go? You have to... Wait, where did it go? Tab, where's my watering can? You. The first time you enter. Yeah, I'm here. Is it the first thing you do? You have to do it first before you... Because I clicked on the sledgehammer first and it took it away. That's terrible. Great. Now I need to do... Okay. Lesson learned the hard way, as usual. I thought I would just go get the sledgehammer and then come right back over here or over there and water the grass and then... Oh my gosh. I never learn things the easy way. Do you learn things this way in this game? Does everyone learn things the hard way or is it just me? That's not the way we need to go. Here we go, losing steps. We just started gaining steps. Now we're going to lose them every time we go through here. This is a bad choice, but it's the only one that gets me down here. All right, so we lose 2 going down. Okay, the other option we have is to lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get here, to go here to get to 6. So we lose less steps by taking the gym here. And in the end, this kitchen was a terrible choice because if I would have chosen the breaker box, I could have turned this off. But I didn't. And now we got to live with it. All right, that opened up. That helps. No items. Usually the items are over here. All right, spread gems in each group. That helps. Again, the terrace. Killing me with this terrace thing. I don't think I've had... Yeah, I have had the patio. Yeah, this is the choice. All right, the first thing we're going to do is use our watering can. Watering can E. Do you have to go over here to do it? E. Okay, just give it to me in the top corner up there. All right, cool. Bury below occasionally with a shovel. Now, I wonder if the magnifying glass will tell me anything in this dirt. I'm always... I think the magnifying glass is definitely my favorite. I need a shovel so bad. So many things. All right, back in. Corridor's always unlocked. Observatory goes up to nowhere. Coat check is a dead end. Patio's a dead end. The only thing to choose is the corridor. And the pathway to get those bottom 4 rooms is crazy. It's nuts how many steps. All right, that was 36. 36. Now we have to go all the way back down to the entrance hall. You know what, though? I don't know if I should. Looking at this now, maybe I shouldn't have done this. Because these four, they're dead ends right here. To make any progress today, I have to go out the foundation or out this courtyard. North and west. To go anywhere. Right now I have 35, so there'll be 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25 to get here. Okay? Then you go 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. Just to get back to the entrance hall, we're at 20. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. I'd be at 8 before I got back up here again. I have the sleep mask to help me, but I don't have a bedroom. Not one. This helps me on green rooms. Compass is going to go north all the time. We kind of have to go north here. This just spread gems in each green room. So if we go north through this green room, we'll pick up a gem. We're going to lose. You know what? Let's go back. We're going back up north. This was a wasted step. This was a wasted 2 steps for this room. I got to find some more steps. Just when I thought I was going to have an enormous amount of steps, steps seem to be the problem. Let's water it. Oh, each time. I thought once you used it on each. Okay, so you could do it. No. Just kidding. I haven't used it in here yet. E? Tab? Did it happen again? So you can't push any buttons. You just have to do it in it. That's twice. That's twice in the same room. This game, y'all. This game, I swear. Greater chance of finding green rooms, 6 steps. Again, steps are the problem. Not billiard. Bedroom gives me 5 steps. The veranda is only going to give me a greater chance of finding them. I've already gotten 2. Are there any secrets in the veranda I need to find? Have I done the veranda? I think I have. I really wish you could look at your history when you're here in this screen. Against all my greater you know what? No, wait, this over here has a key card. I can't go that way anyway. This is my only way to go. And if I get locked in, both of them give me 1 door to choose from. The billiard room gives me an item, which could prove to be very useful. As much as I hate this room, this is a guaranteed item in the billiard room. I think at this point we go item. I know. I just don't want to get here and get locked in, you know? I need to, if this item could be a key card. It could be a key, like a master key to something, but that's not going to help me either because veranda. Veranda. All right, now I'm not pushing anything. Watering can. There we go. There. Now I'm going to go and hit that. Come on, key card. Gems. The day where I don't have to use gems, I have 10 gems. Can I trade? I need the laundry room is what I need. So I can get a shovel and start crushing these items. You are going to be what? A secret passage. That's what you're going to be. That's exactly what you're going to be. Because this does give me 2 choices. I'm going to be blind, though, choosing those choices. Secret passage. I haven't done this in a long time. Long time. All right, what room are we in? Have I gotten this? This is the L. This is an L. Okay. So plane and pain. Plane and pain. Okay, so now, what are we doing here? We're going to go, which color room? I guess now is the good time to check our room directory. Green rooms. So I have done the veranda. Secret garden. I need a green room. Or the yellow room. Because I need the laundry room today. Not red. For sure not red. Although bedrooms give me 10 steps. However, I don't have anywhere else to go if I take a bedroom. If I take a bedroom here, I'm done. And this day was all about getting the bedroom. That one bedroom. So it would be a super secret, fancy new bedroom, like the master suite or whatever the big bedroom is that I saw. The laundry room was going to be a dead end. So we can't do the yellow. Yeah, this is bad. This is all bad. I need the cloister or something like that so I can learn some more about that stuff. Maybe this was a bad choice. I've made a lot of fantastic choices today, haven't I? We're not doing red. We need the laundry room, but I don't think that's right. Hallway corridor. Maybe we choose an orange room. That gives us more options. Because we're locked in here. We need... I think orange is the way to go. Hallway corridor. West wing. There's the east wing passage, whatever, that's still available. What's still available? Hallways. So right now we've used this one and the corridor. We still have the east wing hall. No, we've used the hallway. We have a passageway we can use, an east wing hall, a great hall. I think orange. I think orange is the way we go. Hallway doors are always locked. We could get foyer. That would be great. Passageway. You know what? We're going to do orange. We need options right now. We're looking for options. Use the key. There we go. Okay. East Wing Hall gives us 2 options. Foyer unlocks all of our hallways, which is great, but we'd have no guarantee we're getting another one. The aquarium is any color room, so that's going to be it. Oh, so the aquarium comes up every time you go through the secret passage. It has to, because it's every room. So you're going to get 2 of the color and the aquarium. Well, the aquarium would be great, but I don't understand it. And I don't need to spend any steps right now. East Wing Hall. 2 choices. 6 steps. Yeah, these are too expensive, the steps. East Wing Hall. Hello? It rang. There was a ringing bell thing. What was the bell for? Do I have an item in here? Is it alarming me of something? What was the bell for? I don't know. I have no idea. All right, what do we got here? We have let's see. Oh, this is tea. It tells me it's tea. Great. So I don't have to figure out what that is. Who cares? I don't want to figure it out. We're going to the next one. Let's go up to rank 9. Well, we've reached rank 8. We can go down to our dining room now. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. A meal is served after rank 8 has been reached. Let's see where these 2 rooms are going to take us. Based on those, Then we'll go back to the dining room and see if there's a food there. I think we should get some food. I think food sounds great. I need more steps. Opportunity to earn and spread. There's the library. We don't have any books to check out, so the library is not useful anymore until we go get a bookshop. This is the winner. Major key and a minor key. This is the winner. That major key is going to be huge because we are really close to the antechamber, but it's not unlocked, remember? It's not unlocked, so that's a problem. But I still... Okay, so this is going to be the thing. We're going to have 12 steps left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to lose 2 from the gym. So we're going to have 10 steps to get in here. Hopefully that meal is huge. I hope it's... Or do we have to go to the kitchen and buy it first? If that's the case, we're really screwed because we only have 3 coins. I'm really going to test this out, aren't I? Music room. We need the key. Maybe it'll give me numbers 4, 5, and 6. What is this? The prism key. If you unlock a door with the prism key in a green room, hallway, bedroom, red room, or shop, you will draw floor plans of that same color. Oh. In a green room, hallway. Okay, so whatever... Okay, all right, I get it. So you kind of get a choice of where you're going. That's a pretty cool item. I like that. All right, again, we're denoting in the verse. Denoted in verse. Is that just telling you to come over here and look at the words? Or is it still 1, 2, 3, and 4? Yeah, we need to find 5 and 6. I don't know if I've ever been... Yeah, I have never been up here and looked out the window. All right, again with the crate and the planet. What are these 2 paintings signifying? I am completely stumped. When I went back and watched the last episode, I paused the screen on these 2 paintings in the commissary and stared at them for 15 minutes, and I could not figure out what in the world I was looking at. And I still can't. I don't get it. It's just a sphere and a cube, a circle and a box, a square and a planet, Earth, no. I got nothing. That just doesn't make sense to me at all. Okay, where are we now? This is considered a blue room. We do not use prism key here. We go to the East Wing Hall and use the prism key here. Right? It's the only one we can use. If this is locked. Then we get another hallway. That hallway could possibly be the Great Hall, which would open up a antechamber thing, gimmick. What is it? One of the doors to the antechamber, the passageway. I think, yeah, this is all about hallways today. I think we opened the East Wing Hall door with the prism key. I probably should have opened that other door, shouldn't I, while I was in there? I wasted a step. I was too excited. I was too excited. All right, I guess we go prism here. Come on, options. There we go. Oh my gosh, all the steps. Are you serious right now? I just made 2 mistakes in a row in about 5 seconds. That was awful. I should have opened up the music room just to see what this would be, is what I should have done, because I was right there. So then I wasted my step to come here. What I need is this one before this one, so it unlocks all these doors. Both of these cost 6, so this has to happen. So that means I have to get this again. If you get the foyer after the Great Hall, does it unlock the doors if you haven't gone in there yet? Because we have to go... I need to go to the dining room to see if my meal is there, or do I have to go to the kitchen to buy the meal to have it in the dining room. And I only have 3 coins. So I'm completely screwed on that. I've made so many mistakes today. And they're all little ones, too. That if I would have thought and used my brain... 6 steps for this. Can I go back to the hovel and start over? Can I do that? Please? I want to use my gems now. I don't want to use steps anymore. All right. Now, the only way this works is we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no. 5, 6, 7. Oh, the gem's going to take away 2. So we can't go that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See if our meal's there. If it's not, we go to the kitchen. We buy a 3-coin snack, which is going to do nothing for us because it's going to give us like 2 steps. Yeah, this entire day is based on the dining room being if there's just food there. A meal is served after rank 8. So now I get to learn. You know what? I can learn right here. Where is my room directory? Dining room. An intimate warm room with a large dining table boasting a serving tray with a silver dome cover. Dinner is served here each evening. I've drafted it 12 times and I still don't know how it works. That's me in a nutshell right there. So it doesn't tell me kitchen. Where's my kitchen? Kitchen. This gallery is where the cooking staff prepares the daily cuisine that will be later served in the dining room. There it is. So you have to buy it first in the kitchen. Okay. I have made a mistake. I've made a large mistake. So wasting these steps is just that, a waste. There's no reason to do that. Because you have to buy it in the kitchen first. So you have to get the kitchen after you get a bunch of coins. Spend them and hope you get a dining room later. How do you get that many coins early, though? Unless it's like, I don't know. I'm overthinking it. I need to just go into the Great Hall here and hope for the best with my 3 keys. Or do I go up to the music room and hope for the best with this one room? Sledgehammer, compass, watering can. Man, I am a complete failure sometimes. Do we go up there? It's 1 and then 2. You know what? If we do it that way, if we go into this room up here, we could possibly unlock the room coming into the Great Hall, so we don't have to unlock it. Let's see if that works. I'm staring at these 10 steps, terrified of them. All right, what do we got? Well, that's a dead end. The bedroom doesn't lead me into the antechamber. This is keys for sale. Not going to help me. Oh my gosh. I have made so many bad choices. I mean, it did. Okay, so it does open it up from the other side. That helps, but still. Hey, look, here's some keys of something that I can't use. I need a key card. Key card. Not car keys. Key card. I do need to figure out what the paintings are in this room, though. We have wheat. Heat, maybe? Wheat and heat. Fire. Grain. That's definitely wheat. If it's not wheat, it's grain. And that over there is a flame. Flames make heat. Wheat and heat, maybe? If so, that would mean this is a W. And if this is a W, that means that crate and planet box and circle thing over there is an E, because then it would be antechamber W E. We count small gate. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense either. I'm going to go with wheat and heat. That's what I'm going with. All right, is there anything else in here? Something caught my eye earlier, and I don't... It was just the car keys. All right. Wait just a second. What a scam. You still have to use it from the backside? That is awful. Man, these hallways have me... These hallways, they got me. These hallways got me. All right, you're the last door. I have one key. I'm not a 1 out of 3 chance or a 1 out of 1 chance. What a look at this map, y'all. Remember the book said lay the foundation? I went straight left, filled everything in perfect, then I was like, you know what, we're going right, and then it just screwed everything up. All right, here we go. Yes, sure, fine. Security. Security. Oh my gosh. Lose half your step, sure. 4 items in the walk-in closet, but then I'm locked into, well, if one of those 4 items is a key card, I can keep going through the foundation right here. Security gives me a door. Gives me the antechamber door and another door here, but I have no keys left. So I'm completely dependent upon that door, both those doors being unlocked. So I have 2 chances at an unlocked door. Or 4 chances at getting a key card. If I get, okay, so let's think about this. If I get the key card, then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 steps left and I can open a door. This... Can you turn the security doors off? Oh, I would need this with the breaker box to turn that off anyways. I need a key card. You know the antechamber is not going to be unlocked, so this is going to be 1 door that's unlocked. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? We're going to take a chance on the unlocked door. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. This might have been terrible. There it is. First time I've ever actually seen this. It's a key card. Are you serious? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I deserve that. What a terrible day. What an absolute failure I am. All right, there's house and hose. That's a U. I already knew that one. What an absolute failure I am. What is wrong with me? What is wrong? Dude, I really need to know. Does this happen to everyone or just me? Like, again, like I said last episode, I've never watched... I watched, I think, the first episode of two people's... I don't know. One person's series and another person's series after I had already started. Like, way after I'd started. And I was like, you know what? I can't do this. Because they're going to tell me things. So, I mean... I just... Security level high, yes. Offline mode unlocked, yes. I finally figured that part out. It took me long enough. Well, I didn't figure it out. Todd told me in the comments. I had to go back and find his comment. Thanks, Todd. Took me a long time to get on the same level as you. My bad. Security menu. Do I have anything in here I can do? can't believe it was all orange all the time today. So many hallways, so many mistakes. Electronic mail. Oh, I keep thinking I can go to email, but it's only in the office. Transfers not currently available. Glossary. Is there anything in here? Adjoining. Consider joining. Oh no, that's not it. Addition. Added to the draft pool. Additions are removed from the draft pool at the end of each day. However, some additions are permanent, such as those found in the drafting studio. What's a drafting studio? I know the drawing room. I've never seen the drafting studio. Some additions are permanent. Or is that just the when you go up to the door, the 3 choices? Is that called a studio? Grounds, histories, or anything in here? There has to be something in here that I haven't seen yet. Exhaust. That's right. That was the exhausted steps thing. Special floor plan. Rarity. Redraws. No, I don't think there's anything in there. Resting far beneath. I've already done that. West path, west wing. Tomorrow. Yeah. I don't know. I got nothing. I have completely failed you once again. Request a schedule change. All workers have suspended and all domestic have been placed. Does that mean on November 4th, Miss Babbage comes back and I get to meet her? No, because that's before I started. I started on November 6th. For some reason, I was thinking November was December. Never mind. See Miss Babbage? I can't. I would love to. Yeah, that was November 7th. Special order. Yes. Place a special order. Let's go. What do we want? A magnifying glass. I'm always looking for those. Compass, magnifying glass. Yeah. Approve. Well, there's one productive thing. All right. What do these change? There's the music room again. I think the vault's the only one I haven't been in here. Showroom, I finally found that one. No, I have not been in this. This is the ballroom, I think. I think I passed that up. Okay. Any more notes? All the notes still the same. They are. Great. Key card can't go in there. 10 steps. What can I do in 10 steps? What if we go in here? What if one of these was unlocked? What if? All right, what if? You never know. Never know unless you try. What if? All right, it was worth a shot. What a failure. What a complete failure. It's like the exhilaration when I do something right in this game is immense. Like, I get so excited. I feel so smart. But then on the opposite way, when I fail, I am crushed. It is so disappointing. It is disheartening. Hey, I'm going to use this the right way. Cool, I have 11 gems. There's another one. Oh, there's the gem that was spread throughout. I probably missed it over there. Doesn't matter. I can't do anything with it. Oh, not that way. Key cards. Key cards. Key cards screwed me. Can I buy food? Can I buy food, please? All right, here's my dining room that's not going to have any food in it because I didn't make it in the kitchen. Oh, wait, there it is. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. So it is in there because there's 20 steps. I just got 20 steps we can mess with. Hang on a second. All is not lost. have dinner, plus an additional 10 if you have a showroom. I don't, but I'll take this. Okay, okay. All right, so I was wrong all along. Well, that was clutch right there. That was clutch. I had one step left. I was just about to call it a day. Okay. We have life. We have life, everybody. Never fear. I'm not defeated yet. Okay. We have 20 steps. We still have these 4 rooms to play with. And I can read what I was mistaken about in the kitchen. It is which way? I'm going parlor. Yes. All right, we're not dead. We're not dead. Here we go. Nothing in here? Okay. All right, let me read this again, now that I know. The main course is served only in the dining room. So the bottom, the main course, is regardless. This is extra. Of course it is, Michael, because there's no price on this. If there was a price, then you would have to pay for it. See, this is where words matter, and reading is hard. Comprehension is hard for sometimes. Because there's a price, you have to pay, and this is free, therefore it's there. Okay. But you have to have the kitchen to make this porterhouse happen. All right, I think sometimes it just takes me a little longer to get it, okay? Just roll with me. All right, nook, den, chapel, spare room. Wait, are there any more chests? There was a chest somewhere else I remember. I thought. Maybe not. This is the correct way, yes? Yeah. All right, we got 13 steps to play with here. We have one more direction. Is there a chest in here? No. Okay. There's my breaker box to turn off the key cards, but I don't have enough steps to get there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Open this door. I have 2 steps left, and I'm right here with 2 steps. The only way to get more steps is the bedrooms, and they're all dead ends, except for that one. That's way up there. Discover less common floor plans. Let's do that. Maybe we'll learn something in here. We'll see if anything changes. We have all the books now. We've read all the books. Yeah, we've read all the books. Let's keep this open for next time. Because just in case we get lucky and get a bunch of coins. Why am I going up? I don't need to go up. Just in case we get a bunch of coins next time. I get a bookshop or whatever, workshop. Ooh, hey, I didn't see you. You're over here hiding. Are you a key card? You're a key. I like keys. Yeah, and we'll see if this request form changes after you buy, because it says you buy the book and then it's available for you in the library after that, is what it said. All right, there's my bookshop, but I don't have any money, so it doesn't matter. Laundry room. Okay. Here's the problem. I need both of these. This will help me because I can exchange my gems for, I think, keys and coins. I think. But I won't have the steps, plus it takes 3 away. I won't have the steps to use them. The bookshop has things for sale. See, I could launder my gems for money and then buy books, but I don't think any of the books are cheap enough to do that. It would be like 10. Or I'd have like 15. I'd have 16 coins, I believe, if it's a 1-to-1 ratio, which is not enough to buy a book. So this doesn't work either. But they're all dead ends, so This will combine items to create new ones. But none of these things can create something that helps me. I don't think. I'm guessing. These can't be combined. So I think we just try the laundry room and see how this works. Let's test this out. Yeah, basically our choices are test out these items to see if we can make something, or see how this works with 13 gems. Let's see how it works. I thought, for some reason, when I was walking in, I thought those were like levers for the antechamber. I was like, look, there's 2 levers. Maybe not. All right, let's go and see. I went the wrong way. Let's go over here. All right, let's see how this works. This service costs 5 coins. Oh my gosh. I needed 5 coins to do it. So you need coins to spend to exchange your gems for keys. You need coins to spend. We'll exchange all of your gems with all of your coins. Wait, that's written correct. We'll exchange all of your gems with all of your coins. Wait, what? Is it just flip them? Like I would have 13 coins and 3 gems? This one... Okay, yeah. We'll exchange all of your keys with all of your gems. We'll exchange all your keys with all your coins. This is worded weird. I don't understand this. The words... Again, I just said a second ago, words matter. And these words don't make sense to me. We'll exchange all of your keys with all of your gems. So you're basically you have 13 key. I would have 13 keys and 1 gem. Is that what that means? But this one says all of your gems with all your coins. So that'd be 13 and 3 gems and 13 coins. I thought it was, hey, you have, let's say this, you would have 1 key. You would just take your 13 gems and you have 14 keys and no gems. But this looks like it just flips them. I'm going to be honest, that words, sometimes I get stuck on the way I would word it as opposed to the way someone else would word it, and I just can't. It just doesn't, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. All right, is there anything in here? Remember that one thing said there may be a red herring in here, possibly. And it was in the aquarium. I haven't looked on the inside here. No. All right, I think we're done. 8 left. Yeah, we need a key card. We need a key card up there. The doors are locked. Yeah, we're going outside. I'm sorry. I apologize, everybody. I apologize. Another day of bad decisions. Let's go out here. All right, I got 5. Let's put a coin in here. Might as well. I'm going to get all these back one day. It's going to happen. All right, the orchard. Is there anything out there that I need? Again, this A1 thing right here. I don't know what that is. In the end, this hovel did not... The gems and the steps, in the end, it didn't help me. It actually hurt me. Sleeping mask, compass. Does any of these things help me? Well, I haven't gone out here yet, and I was in the hovel earlier, so let's just go out here. We might as well. We got the steps to come see if there's any... If maybe... Do items appear out here? Is that a thing? We're on a fact-finding mission here. That way I know if I ever have... Do I have to come out here every day? Or do I just come out here that one day and that was it? Is this changed? That's still pointing in the same spot. Any trunks? Any chests in here? This hasn't changed. It has not. Rich soil. Terrace. So the terrace is going to be right there. Poor soil. So the garage is a 4 and a 5. And the terrace is a 3. And you got to come in from here to get there. It's the way I'm understanding it currently. I guess. I don't know. Either way, that's it. We're done. We are done. You know what? Let's go over to the campsite. Let's go over here. We haven't done this since the very beginning. Let's go sit on our little log. Hang out here with Swimbird over there. And let's call it a day. One of these days I'm going to figure out how to put all these things together. I really am, I promise. I'm looking over here now at my map to see which one was the decision that got me. Yeah, I went through the chapel. And I should have chose the terrace right there. It wasn't available. Maybe it's available if you're sitting on this parlor square and you're looking this way. Maybe then it's available. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I wish I knew how that worked. I don't think it's given me that information yet. How it chooses which is which. Maybe, you know what? I need the next volume of the drafting strategy, because there's 2 more volumes. Because my drafting strategy is not elite in any way, shape, or form. It is awful.